All right, Mike and Mike, we just ran into you guys in the building. We drove up from Albany this morning. We like to do this every now and then. Good to see you.
Good to see you as well.
Good to see you. Amazing that we ran into each other in a spot where there happened to be 3 live microphones just sitting there and recording equipment and all that kind of stuff. I don't know how this happened.
Don't let them do that to you because we're at ESPN. There's microphones everywhere. Probably some places we don't want them to be, but they're everywhere. So this is not that big a coincidence.
Well, and we strategically, accidentally found 3 mics so Levack couldn't get in the conversation.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate
I don't know how that happened either. That's really weird.
Well, we were just doing it as a ratings ploy. I think the bottom line of it is this. Once you guys figure out how to dump Levack, there's no stopping.
Well, didn't he shake Greeny's hand one time?
He did.
And spread some germs.
You remember that?
Well, I think that's the reason he's not on a mic right now.
The story has just resonated through the building.
It does.
That's how he got outside of the cone of trust.
Mm-hmm.
Fitzpatrick, you excited about that?
Well, it's a relief if he can play. And, Mike, you would have to tell me how much of a factor you expect this to be. They're saying that he's going to be completely unhampered by it in the game, but what are they going to say? They're not going to go into a game saying, well, he can do about 60% of the
I'm
things.
telling you he's going to be completely unhampered by it.
You think he can hand the ball off to his left side?
He can hand the ball off, yes. You hold it in your left hand, you support it in your right hand. Let me put it this way, he'll get the ball to the running back.
Well, he's got to use a special glove. We'll see. To me, the Jets' season comes down to these 5 days.
Right.
They have home Jacksonville and then Thursday night home Buffalo, which means the return of Rex and everything else. You win both of those games, it erases the stench of what was a disaster in Oakland. And if you just look at the way the schedule shapes up, you really can see a path to 10 wins. But if you don't beat Jacksonville at home or you don't beat Buffalo at home, then none of those other games are the easy wins they should be. So the Jets have to win these 2 games.
And I know we're talking about Fitzpatrick an awful lot, but hey, defense, feel free.
That was embarrassing.
Feel free to step up here and tackle somebody. If you're going to be a great defense, the big part of that is consistency. And we certainly didn't see that in Oakland.
Golic, if JPP plays this weekend, what are our expectations?
Listen, in the first game back, not a lot. It's a horrible pass rushing team right now. JPP had, 12.5 sacks last year. If he can rush, I have no clue. People say, you're a D lineman. How is this going to work? I don't know. I know how you come back from an elbow, a knee, an ankle. I don't know how you come back from a finger blown off and part of your thumb as well. Not being cheeky at all. I do not know. Can he improve their pass rush? Yes, because it's basically non-existent. Can he be the old JPP? I have my doubts about that, at least right out of the gate.
This team just gave up 7 touchdown passes in a game last week. If he can do anything, put him out there and give it a try. As I said on the air this morning, when you've got nothing to lose. I've never seen a defense play worse than their defense played last week.
And that position you can control. You can control the reps. So I would be shocked. And he said he's ready to go. It's all up to the medical staff, whether he can go or not. It's a perfect situation to put just a few, get him in there a few plays at a time.
Boys, we got a lot of people in Albany trying to go to the college football playoff with you guys. We're going to keep trying the entries in the 518, so we'll see what happens.
All right, give it a shot. It's going to be a great trip.
That's to make sure that Brooksy doesn't keep giving us complicated words.
Yeah.
Words that are easy to misspell. The word is simple. We're going to give it to you twice a day. Golic is going to give you 3 ways to enter. You should do all 3 to triple your chances of winning.
Always fun bumping into you guys. Thanks for the time.
All right, good to see you. Get Levack out of here.
You got it, Greenie.